Hi, I'm Cosme Ghizzo. I'm the branding creative director at HBA Hong Kong. And today we're walking around Sheung Wan, so I'll take you on a little tour. We're trying to find some inspiration for projects to take back to the office. So I studied branding and art direction in Paris, which is my hometown. And around 6 years ago, I came to Hong Kong for a job. And actually, I landed around the Sheung Wan area, so I was spending a lot of time around here and just trying to explore whenever I can. So on lunch breaks or after work, I was always around this area to explore and know more about this place. Yeah, I really love the mix of old and new around here. Like this is a good example. You have the shop and then the super trendy bar place. I think that's something that quite inspires me in my approach to branding, is the putting together things that are not obviously together and then trying to come up with concepts that are interesting and that really tell a story that relates to guests and customers. Actually, I want to show you the gallery. So this is like the 2 square meter gallery, which is quite cool. And they always have one art piece, so it changes around. They renovated those little houses and turned it into something that is inspiring, useful, creative. So at HBA Hong Kong, of course, the branding projects are on hospitality, and we're focused on a few things. The first one is clearly understanding the context, so that can be location, target audience, trends. The second one will be to narrow down many business opportunities into one clear angle. And the last one would be to clearly deliver that concept to the audience. So that will be with a story, with the graphics, because branding is not just about the looks, it's also about creating a story that the guests will relate to and connect with. So they have this event, HK Walls, and they do the itinerary around. I think this was one of the main lanes where they had some program. So this is actually pretty new. It's so cool. This is cool. So my first project when I first arrived in Hong Kong was working on the Harry Hotel in Wan Chai, and it was really about mixing old and new and infusing the Hong Kong culture into a very contemporary context. So actually arriving here in Sheung Wan and being able to tap into these pockets of authentic culture was really good for me. Because it's not just about creating a look, right? You have to find stories and then find a way to tell those stories to the guests. So exploring Sheung Wan was actually quite an essential part to understand the Hong Kong culture as I arrived here. So this is like a treasure trove. I think exploration and observation is a very important step to gathering enough material and information to create meaningful stories. And that's why I hang out with my little camera, because that allows me to capture some things without taking my phone out constantly. So I just stay in the exploration mode. And what I like about the film camera also is that you never know the outcome. So it's almost also like a memory exercise, where because you don't know if you're going to get anything, you need to memorize what's happening around you and be more focused on things rather than just take your phone out and then you're not going to look at that photo anymore. We're exploring around. This is a super nice, calm and zen environment. Yeah, I think it's just a really cool place. This is the best fried rice in Sheung Wan. They used to have tables everywhere here. I was saying my first meal in Hong Kong was here. I arrived, the office was just around, and so my colleagues took me here, and I had char siu fan for the first time here with iced milk tea, which I didn't like the first time, but now I'm obsessed, so I have it all the time. So, should I say Sheung Wan or Sheung Wan? Like typically this is something I want to keep in mind, that okay, quite like that. This is something we can reuse probably somewhere. I feel like I'm doing an espresso campaign.